wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation. Hiya, RWL fans. We're in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, the last stop here in the Keystone State for our Rwl Sn Rl. I'm Wally Cardo.
I'm Johnny, GB Bianco. Wally, and I will handle all the color and analysis. And as usual, General Manager Hangman texts Lynch with the call of the matches. Well, Mr. Lynch, I hear congrats are in order, boss.
Hey, that's right. Tonight's the first anniversary for yourself and Triple Crown champion Danielle Heathcote. Wow, just where does the time go, man? Anyways, happy anniversary to the pair of you.
Thank you, Wally. Thank you, Johnny. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in celebration of that 1-year anniversary, we have put together a spectacular 2-hour card of RWL mat action. You're going to want to stick around for tonight because it is going to be really good. We got a whole bunch of stuff lined up. Oh, it's going to be absolutely amazing, people.
All right, we're starting off tonight with yet another new arrival here in our WL, as young Wes Lee recently cut loose by WWE, and in his debut tonight, locking up with the Sectarian's Gothic grappler, Eason Valik. And so, we turn it over to ring announcer Buck Morton for the introductions.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to our Rwl Sn Rl, our opening contest, set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, making his RWL debut tonight from Dayton, Ohio, weighing 190 pounds. Please welcome Wes Lee.
Okay, Wesley may be having his first match here, but it's damn sure not his first match ever. This young man has been around. Not just WWE, but in Impact Wrestling, All-American Wrestling, and get this, he's not only a former tag team champion in Combat Zone Wrestling with partner Zachary Wentz, but he was ranked 14th out of the top 30 wrestlers in his age group by ESPN in 2023. So the kid's got some pretty impressive credentials, but our WL is a whole nother beast, and so is Eason Valik. Gonna be interesting to see what Wes here is capable of against the Sectarian's Gothic grappler.
Oh, damn, Wally, you sure did do your homework, didn't you?
And his opponent, representing the Sectarians from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, weighing 210 pounds, the Gothic grappler, Eason Valik. Not a bad history at all on Wesley, which I guess is why we snatched him up so fast. And I'd love to see him embarrass the hell out of Valik here. Things were fairly quiet with the Sectarians lately, but I know for a fact that there's several more members of this cult-like faction in the building tonight. And I got a feeling, a bad one, that they're going to be getting up to no good in the weeks ahead, just before Halloween Brawl on the 27th this month. Sectarian activity usually tends to spike around this time of year, no doubt a favorite with our Addams Family rejects. Here's hoping Wesley is everything you say he is, Wally, and maybe just a little bit more.
Not sure why Valik's out here alone, as Amanda Robinson, the Disciples of Darkness, and even the members of Valik's court have sent him out here by himself. That means no probable outside interference, and that might be all the edge Wesley needs to make a solid first impression with a win over this rather nasty customer.
Yeah, Eason Valik is a nasty customer for sure. And a creepy one, too. Oh, man. This guy just never ceases to creep me out. Neither him, nor his buddies Zandor Vorkov or Count Victor Mondo. Yeah, that's a wild bunch, these Sectarians. Ugh, man. Well, good luck to Wes Lee tonight in his debut. Well, it's always interesting seeing somebody new around here, and well, Wesley is about as new as it gets. Let's see what he makes of the Gothic grappler Eason Valik. Referee Walt Rothburn sounds the bell, and here we go. A right hand from Wes, another one, a third, and a kick to the midsection, and whoa, a forearm that took Valik down for a second. Wesley flips Valik to the far corner. Look at this. Over the rope, and a kick right to the chest. Down goes Eason Valik, the Gothic grappler, trying to figure it all out here. Ooh, another counter from Wesley over the top rope. Oh man, a drop kick off the top rope. This kid's athletic for sure. Eason Valik laid out near center. Wesley with a big-time crossbody off the top rope, goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Valik getting that right shoulder up just in time. Wesley. Whoa! Caught in a hurricane runner right there by Eason Valik. Valik with a drop kick to the back of the head of Wesley. A hard right, a left, another right, and another drop kick takes Wesley down to the canvas, and just like that, things have turned around for Eason Valik. Oh man, a running drop kick from halfway across. Wesley delivers a kick to the head. Valik rolls to the outside. Wesley over the top. Oh, wow, crash and burn right on his head too. Okay. Valik gets him back inside the ring. The Gothic grappler moves in. Both men miss their move right there. Wesley with a rising knee to the head of the Gothic grappler. A stomp to the back. A stomp to the leg. Eason Valik reeling in pain here as Wesley continues to pour on the punishment with this driving knee to the head of Valik. And Wesley just as quick, right up on the top turnbuckle again. Here we go, misses with the crossbody that time though. Valik with a basement DDT to Wesley. Lee catches a set of kicks to the head, down he goes. And Valik has turned things around just that fast. There's a stomp to the shoulder. A rebound off the bottom rope and a pretty nice moonsault from Valik. Here's a cover. 1. Nope. Wesley kicking out of that one. Valik misses with the overhand right. Whoa, that was a beautiful move right there. And here's a cover from Wesley. 1. Oh man, just the one. But that was a really cool move. Clubbing overhand right from Wesley. Valik goes behind on him. He turned his back on Valik. That was a big mistake. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Wesley. And now Valik tugging on the arm against the ropes. And that burns too. Whoa, man, he's doing it again. The friction you get ropes ain't even funny. Eason Valik moves in on Wesley. Sets him up on the top turnbuckle, slips through. Oh, well, look at this. He must be planning something extra special. A shot to the ribs, another. Valik takes himself up to the middle rope. Couple of elbows to the head of Wesley. Well, now, what the hell? How about this right here? Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen Eason Valik do that before. But woohoo! That one must have rocked Wesley pretty good. Valik flips Lee to the ropes. Another Hurricane Rana takes him down. Valik off the bottom rope, misses with the moonsault. Wesley steps out of the way just in time. Wesley rebounds off the middle rope, drop kick, takes Valik down. Man, this one's been crazy so far. Wesley kind of impressing the hell out of me right here. Gets a hold of Valik by the leg. Whoa! Beautiful pin right here. Here's a cover. 1. But nope, no good. Valik powers out. So Wesley seems to be feeling pretty good about himself. Valik's laid out center ring. Wesley takes himself up to the top right turnbuckle, waiting for Valik to stand up. Here we go. Cross body. Beautifully executed by Wesley. Nicely done. Misses with the rolling elbow. Valik steps out of the way just in time. Rebound off the ropes from Valik. Gets him by the ankles. Here comes the Hurricane Rana. And down goes Wesley again. Eason Valik gathers him up one more time. Gets a hold of him. And whoa! Well, that was a quick power slam right there. Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's the end of that. Wesley with an impressive start, but an unimpressive end as Valik picks up the win.
The time, 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Eason Valik.
Well, he may not have won, but he still impressed the hell out of me, Wesley. Doing some pretty impressive stuff to Eason Valik. Unfortunately, Valik's experience just kind of outweighed him, and it went back and forth quite a bit. But as you can see here in the replay, that Whirlicane Rana to Wesley was the beginning of the end, and the Gothic Grappler rounded him up and set him into that power slam that knocked the wind out of him for the 1-2-3. Oh man, well, I'm sure Wesley will do just fine as we go along. Folks, that's our first match tonight. We'll be back with a whole lot more RWL Snarl right after the break. Hope to see you there.